Cerebellar, working on my nursing student today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you in any pain today?
No.
Okay, perfect. First, I'm going to check your respiratory name and date of birth.
Caitlin Scott, 12/18/02.
Perfect. And so today we're going to be doing a neuro assessment on you. So I'm going to be like looking at your eyes, testing some of your nerves, have you up, walking around. Is that all okay with you?
Yep.
And do you have a history of concussions?
No.
Or a history of stroke?
No.
Alright, okay, well let's begin. So first I'm going to have you tell me where you are today.
The College of Nursing.
And what day is it?
It's Friday.
Alright, perfect. And then her LOC would be a 15 for her eye response, motor response, and verbal response. So next I'm actually going to test your reflexes. I don't have anything. We're just going to, for patellar, we'll do that. And her leg would kick out. And then for the, what?
I don't have one.
You don't?
Like, no.
Okay. And then I would give that a response of 2. That was normal. That one got a 0. 4 would be hyperactive. So that means her patellar reflexes are intact. And then I'm gonna have you lay down.
Okay.
And I would do the plantar reflex, which is where I would make the shape on her foot, and then her toes would plantar flex down and in, and then that would be a negative Babinski, which is expected. And then if they dorsiflexed and fanned up, that would be a positive Babinski, which is not expected. Alright, so next I'm going to have you sit up, and then you can actually put your shoe and socks on for me. And then can you stand up for me?
Yep.
Alright, so first, I'm going to have you stand with your arms by your side and then close your eyes for me. And let's pretend 20 seconds have passed. Alright, you're good. And then can I have you walk heel to toe to the garbage can and back? Alright. Alright, perfect. So her cerebellar functions are intact. Whenever she did the Romberg test, she didn't sway side to side. Her posture was upright, and she was stable. And then for her heel to toe walk, her walk was also stable. It was symmetric, and she did not get off balance, and her posture was good. So next, I'm just gonna have you walk normally to the garbage can and back. Alright, perfect. And you can sit back down now. Her walk was stable, her arm swing was symmetric and strong, her posture was upright, and her stride was equal, it wasn't off balance or anything. Next we're going to do sharp and dull stimuli. Can you hear me able to feel this?
No.
Okay, well, we're just going to do
You can do like that and then listen.
like this.
No. Like this end and this end, sharp and dull. Oh, not.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, what I would do is I would press one side dull, press one side sharp, tell her, close your eyes, tell me which one she felt. So go down the arms, go down the other arm, go down the legs, and then if she felt it, her sense of touch would be intact, and everything would be looking good. So next, have you had any changes in your smell lately?
No.
Alright, so cranial nerve 1 is intact. She hasn't had any changes in her smell, and that's fine. Next, I would have you, next for your cranial nerve 2, there would be a silent eye chart, and I have you stand 20 feet away, cover one eye, read all the way down, cover the other eye, read all the way down, uncover both eyes, read all the way down. And if you read 20/20, that's expected, and then if it was 20/30 or above, I would recommend you to an optometrist. And then for your near visual acuity, can I have you read this line right here?
Powder-free synthetic exam gloves.
Right, so patient's near vision is intact. She was able to read the 14-inch font, 14 inches away from her face. There's no adjusting, so cranial nerve 2 is intact. For cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6, I'm just going to be testing your eyes. So first, her pupil size is about 5 millimeters. Next, I'm going to be shining a line in your eye. Okay, so just look straight forward for me. So it's direct and consensual. This is direct. This is consensual. Alright, perfect. And then can you follow my pen light?
Yep.
And then just follow it again. Alright, so cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6 are intact. Her eyes were parallel, which means her pupils were equal. They were round. They were size 5 millimeters. They reacted to light directly and consensually, and they were accommodating. And during the EOM motor function test, there's no nystagmus or wavering of her eyes, which is good. So next for cranial nerve 5, I would touch either side of her face with her eyes closed, and she would tell me if she. Well, I guess I can't do that. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then also I'm gonna have you like, whenever I put my hands on your face, will you like clench your jaw for me? Alright, so cranial nerve 5 is intact. She's able to feel at the 3 points of her face bilaterally, and then whenever I palpated her temporal and masseter muscles when she clenched her jaw, they were equal and symmetric in strength. Next for cranial nerve 7, I'm going to have you smile for me, and then frown, and then raise your eyebrows, and then close them really tight, and then like puff your cheeks out. Alright, perfect. So cranial nerve 7 is intact. She was able to perform the motions with her face, and they were symmetric. There was no drooping on one side or the other, and they were equal bilaterally. Next is cranial nerve 8. I'm just going to have you turn and face the wall for me. And then cover an ear for me, and then tell me what word I whispered to you.
Hairband. Hairband?
Yeah. And then switch. Watch. Alright, perfect. So cranial nerve 8 is intact. She was able to hear the words I said and repeat them back to me. Next for cranial nerve 9 and 10, can you open your mouth and say ah for me? Can you stick your tongue out? Right. Perfect. So for cranial nerve 9 and 10, cranial nerve 9 and 10 is intact because her uvula moved with phonation up in midline, and then her soft palate also moved. Her pharyngeal wall also looked good. I need to read what I need to say for that. Next is cranial nerve 11. So what I'm going to do is, can you like turn your head towards the resistance? Turn your head that way, right, and then that way, the other way, and then can you raise your shoulders for me? Alright, perfect. So cranial nerve 11 is intact. She was able to, her sternocleidomastoid still had strength with resistance. They gave her strength rating of 5. And then same thing for her trapezius muscles bilaterally. They were able to go against resistance and were strong. And then for cranial nerve 12, can you say light, tight, and dynamite for me?
Light, tight, and dynamite.
Can you stick your tongue out for me to the left, to the right, and then up? Okay. Cranial nerve 12 is intact. She was able to speak the words clearly, and her speech was not gargled or mumbled. They were clear, and I could understand them. And also her tongue was midline, and there was no like wavering of her tongue, and everything else looked good. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No.
Alright, well, I hope you have a great day.
You too.